Broke but passionate. Oh man, you have no idea how many people relate to these three words put together. But it's funny how the solution to these lovely old financial constraints is not something bonkers or out of the box. It's quite simple actually. So let's boot up the problem solving mechanism and get this shit dealt with once and for all. Now everyone has different scenarios, so I'll give you every possible angle you can approach with, but the golden rule for this is you have to either invest money or a shit ton of time. So be ready to be in it for the long run. But you can use your drive and your passion, and one day you'll surpass the ones who got a big head start from the money boost. The first path is to make do with what you have, if it's possible. Like you can start a YouTube channel with just a mobile phone, but it will take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of creativity. The time is the hardest factor to deal with because, as I've said before, it's hard to keep going when you can't see any results for a long amount of time, for which you should check out this one. But sometimes this path is just not possible. Like if you want to pursue some higher studies or you want to create something that requires a shit ton of investment, money becomes a necessity. For which comes the path of do X to be able to do Y. And I've tried both these paths in my YouTube journey, and I think the second one, this one's better, but it has got its downsides. You have to get off of the path that you love to be able to keep walking on it later. And I somehow stumbled from strategy 1 to strategy 2 throughout this YouTube journey. Let me tell you how I did it. About 3 years ago, I had this Minecraft gaming channel. I loved making videos back then too, but I was doing everything on my phone. It's being recorded on my phone right now, but I have all this gear. But back then I didn't. And I wasn't satisfied with it, and my parents made me quit. You know what happens. But then I found this opportunity of making mods for the phone version of Minecraft, and I somehow managed to make them on my phone itself, and I made a few $100s out of it, which was enough to get me the setup which would better help me express my creativity. I still feel a need for more and better tools, but this is enough to do my thing. Also, I didn't want to do the Minecraft mod making at all because I wasn't interested in it, I had no passion, it was boring, and obviously I had no idea it would work out. I had never coded, never made any kind of gaming thing except for videos. But I used my desire to make YouTube videos, which is X. I used the desire as fuel to be able to pull off this Minecraft gig, which is Y. Most so-called entrepreneurs would disagree, but I very firmly believe it's okay to stand by your beliefs even though it slows down your progress. I think it's the better option. If you have parents who could buy you the gear you need to make your progress even faster, but you want this journey to be your own, then do it your way. Only then will you find it meaningful, truly. At the end of the day, everything is just pointless and we do it to give meaning to our lives. It is not a negative truth, it's just hard to understand its beauty. Like going to Japan is one of my biggest dreams, but I would never do it on anyone else's money. And that is great because you can only find out these ideals and values once you have truly found yourself. But I think a more important solution for you would be how to keep going. So if you have any more extra time, go for it. Anyways, in the journey, if you feel troubled or lonely, I'll be here. I hope to see you in the next one.